Woman, mother of humanity, who cooperated physically, mentally for the development of humanity, so that garden of humanity could flourish in proper way. She is also considered as first devotee of each religion. Draupadi, first female by whom worship of Shri Krishna was started. Sujata was first devotee of Mahatma Buddha. To bring down Jesus Christ from crucifix, none of any man went forward due to fear, but only Mary Magdalene showed her bravery. Khadija, wife of Prophet Muhammad, was first devotee of him. Sister Nanki was the first who put her devotion in Guru Nanak Dev. The entire family thought he was sick, so they called in physician. But only Sister Nanki knew that the game was undefinable. The physician was called in. He touched my arm and felt my pulse. The foolish physician did not know the pain was in mine. After such great personalities, many years later, the religious scriptures were written by men. That's why it was natural to have bad comments about female. It was written by Tulsi Das, author of the Ramayana, that she is just like an animal and should be treated harshly. As for Jains, for emancipation of her, it's compulsory to born in the form of man. According to Buddhists, there is no spirit in her. As per Christianity, she is root cause of all sins and crimes. She is an entertaining mistake of the Lord. According to Islam, she can never become head of the family. She can never give discourse in mosque. The six gurus gave full respect to her and said, so why call her bad? From her kings are born. But people could not understand this so far. In very old time, there were markets for women where they were sold and purchased like carrots and radishes. The man who had most women was considered much powerful. For such people, female was only a commodity. The pleasures of gold and silver, the pleasures of women, the pleasure of the fragrance of sandalwood, the pleasure of horses, the pleasure of a soft bed in a palace, the pleasure of sweet treats, and the pleasure of hearty meals. These pleasures of the human body are so numerous. How can the name of the Lord find its dwelling in the heart? Women were prohibited to read religious scriptures. They made understand to obey each order of their husbands by the Ramayanas and the Mahabharatas, by which banishment to Sita for her entire life, Draupadi was compelled to accept five men as husbands. Husband could offer her wife in gambling. It depended on his wish. There was no any punishment for the murder of wife in China. Men were never ready to consider women equal in any area. Even the famous thinker of his time, Aristotle, believed that women having less teeth than men, however, he himself had two wives. If he had time to count teeth, his doubt could have gone. The unmarried girl was bound to accept order of father and brother, as married accept order of husband and son. During Mahatma Buddha, beautiful female like Amrapali was compelled to become Nagarvadhu or prostitute. It was compulsory to perform sati system by wife on her husband's death, but none of any husband died on his wife's death. Which type of relationship was that? Husband wife should be one light and two bodies. They are not said to be husband and wife who merely sit together. They alone are called husband and wife who have one light in two bodies. Today in Western countries, both men and women are considered equal. But in India, we still have tradition of female infanticide. In old time, they were killed after birth and now pre-birth. Some families kill their many children only because of they should have boy not girl. People forgets what they sow, so shall they reap. In such persons' houses, instead of son, father is born. In the house of murderer, only murderer can born, not any devotee. People who consider girl bad don't know there is no difference between male and female. He himself is male and himself is female. He himself is the chessman and he himself is the board. Has Gurmukh joined the Sangat and consider all this Vaho Vaho, great, great is the play of God. Today in 21st century we are free from outward but inward, still slaves of centuries old thinking. Some people are so fanatic they don't allow their wives and sisters to put clothes as for fashion, whereas to other women in same clothes they gaze sexually attracted. Even at present cost of women is calculated on the basis of dowry. Acid is thrown on the face of her. She is raped and fault is found out in her that she did not wear good clothes. Rape is not due to clothes but due to bad intention. However, all women should be treated impartially. I look upon all his soul brides with an impartial eye. How can I know which ones are dear to the husband Lord? Labeling themselves agents of religions still try to have possession on women. Why did she apply lipstick? Why made eyebrows? Why is she doing makeup? Directly, indirectly, the so-called religious preachers' own attention is toward women. The people who don't have knowledge of gender equality in the creation of the Creator, those trying to provide knowledge of ultimate truth. What a joke. Know the Lord first. After knowing, there would be no difference between men and women, and everything seemed the Lord. Kabir, repeating, you, I have become like you. Nothing of me remains in myself. When the difference between myself and others is removed, then wherever I look, I see only you. Person having haircut decorate his hairs. Turban wearing decorate different layers. Having hair tuft decorate his tuft. That tuft should be in the center, neither left nor right. However, if woman decorate herself, it can be felt bad by the agents of different religions, but not to the Lord. Having hairs or not, it does not change God. God is related to your love. Kabir, when you are in love with the one Lord, duality and alienation depart. You may have long hair or you may shave your head bald. With our own restrictions, our life is heavy on us. Each and every person is born free by the Lord. Therefore, it's the right of the woman to decorate her. I'm crazy, the Lord is my husband. I decorate and adorn myself for him. In this male dominant society, would men decide that what women should do and where? If women had acted as per rules and regulation of men, Indira Gandhi could not have become prime minister and Kalpana Chawla could not have gone to space. That's why, in order to make your dreams come true, stop living to please others. Listen, O my companions, these are the signs on the path to meet God. Decorate your mind and body to Him. Stop living to please others. The woman keep her baby for 9 months during pregnancy. Even a man can't hold a child for 9 hours. Man get married to woman. Future generation come from woman. Man is incomplete without women. Both are two aspects of the same coin. Hence, instead of saying bad to woman, better to respect her and let her live her life. From woman, man is born. Within woman, man is conceived. To woman, he is engaged and married. Woman becomes his friend. Through woman, the future generation come. When his woman dies, he seeks another woman. To woman, he is bound. So why call her bad? From her, kings are born.